Alrighty, yeah, hello one and all, and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Let's get the show on the road because we're doing a quote-unquote shorter stream today. I like how I say shorter, even though 3 hours is what I used to stream and whatnot, but that is how it's going to be today because afterwards, at like 5 Eastern, we're doing the cooking stream today, so that'll be exciting. Whatchamacallit? So yeah, last time we got to Tharbad. And we roamed around. I think the last thing we did was the bath thingy majiggy. Yeah, we're at nighttime now. So what I need to do... Okay. Hey Earthbound, how's it going? Happy weekend. Right, so we have a couple of things we need to do here. And the first is I want to adjust the party. And by moving Fairy out for a bit, not because I dislike Fairy, but I do want to bring Reset for a bit. And Aaron is a pretty good damage dealer for me. What's up, Ale? You beat Othen Felgana? What did you think? Tell me about it. What did you think? Do. I still feel like it once the first invocation of it takes the latest, and then it decides to do the random one. But I don't actually know. Then I want to take a look at Reset's Orbments.
Citri's got your back.
Holy heck, you have a lot of open slots. You have a lot of open slots. That
Don't
is...
worry. Citri's got... That's a single element slot.
I realize that. Okay, is there anything I'm really in particular going for here? I mean, it'd be nice...
Single element slot. New skill added. That's a single element slot. Skills altered.
I guess, I don't know. You should code it yourself to fix it. I probably could, honestly. It doesn't seem like it's too difficult to code. Also enjoy your lurk. I know you're over on Rio's stream, so if you're hanging out over there, I completely understand. I love the gameplay. Felgana's gameplay is still so good. It is really, really a timeless classic. What does Fairy bring to the table?
Citri's got your back.
With intermediate water art. So she's also someone that can do a little bit of healing as well. We do need to open her up a little bit, but so she has water arts. Now what's interesting is I kind of want to take that and switch it over with
Arts updated.
I kind of want to switch it so that Agnes actually has Cloud instead, so that she can get Terra from the get-go. I mean, I definitely need to put some stuff in there. And then what I can do instead is give you something like Albion, maybe? I don't know. I feel like...
Arts updated.
I don't really know. Stat-wise... He's kind of middle of the way. It's also I want an Arkham Nibishtan import. I feel like they'll get around to it. Maybe not soon, but I feel like they'll get around to it. Maybe I can give you this.
Updated. Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Oh, why? Citrus got your back. Chance of healing HP when defending. 50%. I mean, I guess that's not bad, but... Probably after the rumored Celceta port. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna port Celceta over to the Switch, specifically the Kai version, which I'm pretty sure is the version that we have on PC. I don't really know the difference between Kai and what we have is. Fatal Lance would be really cool if I could get Fatal Lance, and I could just get, like, Earth on here or something. But Hey Juniper, how's it going? I was maybe too excited to spell. That's all good. How you doing today, June? Whatchamacallit? The problem is when it'll release in the West. I don't know. I don't know if we really desperately need Celceta sooner rather than later, if I'm being honest. I need the Mirage version of this if I'm gonna have Mirage.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
I'm procrastinating, so it's an art day. Ooh, very nice. To me?
Skill added.
To me? You feel like someone who does arts a lot.
Skills altered.
I don't know, we'll see.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
I don't do art enough. You do a lot of art. Don't cut yourself short on that one. And then I need to go to an Orbital store if I want to unlock Agnes's thing. I'm surprised they're using the same theme for Tharbad Day, because I know there is a night theme for Tharbad. Okay.
We go. Understood.
Right.
I can go to the bath, I can go to Sally's shop, bar, casino, there's a recipe that I don't have yet, I guess, I don't know. Right? Or do I have it? 140, okay, so if I do one more side quest, which I know there is one tonight, then we can do that. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go to the bathhouse and enjoy ourselves a soak in the hot spring. This game in its nighttime environments is stellar. I adore when games just like make the night sky really pretty and allow you to roam places at night and stuff like that. I enjoy nighttime a bit more than daytime, honestly, because I think there's a lot more prettiness to it and a lot more feels you get with it and all the pretty lights and stuff like that you see and whatnot. So I very much appreciate it when a game allows you to roam a city at nighttime and stuff like that. So that's something I've just very much loved with hey Cake, what's up? It's something I very much appreciate with this game, how you have a daytime section and a nighttime section. So that's cool. Bath time. That's the Bracer Guild. I didn't want to go there, but I guess I'll pick this up now. Please, you've got to help me. Is there any chance I could see a green-haired bracer who works here? I lost my wallet somewhere. I'm hoping if I could talk to him, he might know where it could have gone. Seems the receptionist a little occupied at the moment. This guy must be desperate if he's coming in here at this hour asking for help. Indeed. Let's watch and see what happens. Perhaps we'll learn something new. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a little more information first. Can you explain what exactly is going on? Right, of course. Basically, I was on my way to Tharbad, driving along the Sand Sea. Everything was going just fine until I suddenly, out of nowhere, blew a tire. Okay. Luckily, this green-haired bracer ran over to help us. He was kind enough to patch up the tire with the tools he had. Turned out he was heading to Tharbad too, so we let him hitch a ride with us to thank him for his generosity. After that, we all made it to Tharbad, but just as I was going through my things, I could find my wallet and buy some souvenirs. That's when I realized it went missing, and now I'm scrambling to find it. Isn't there something you could do? Alright, I understand. You want to talk to this bracer to see if he has seen or possesses your wallet. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe I got pickpocketed somehow while he was fixing our tire. I just want to ask if he's noticed anything strange. Now, is there any way you can call him over? I'm sorry. It's probably going to take a little time for us to arrange a meeting with him. Based on your description, I know for a fact that he doesn't belong to our branch. That's what makes it tricky. I'd say it's more likely that whoever it was who came over and helped you was operating independently. No bracer matching that description has registered with us. If he's in town, we probably won't hear from him until at least tomorrow. Really? I guess I'll have to wait and hope for the best. Still, if you hear anything about my wallet tonight, could you get in touch with me? I'll wait around outside by the oasis in case anything comes up. It never ends. I feel bad for her. It seems the guild's getting so many visitors she can't catch a break. Yeah, I hope that other man manages to find his wallet too. It's awful having it stolen. Let's have a chat with her for now, now that we're here and the line's opened up. We could learn something interesting. Or we leave and we go take a bath. I like that idea too. It's like, look,
The atmosphere feels pretty different here compared to daytime.
What? What do you mean?
Reminds me
Man.
a lot of the night market in Longport.
Not this way.
Ah, fine. I'll talk to the lady. Is that the Crimson King? Ned is not. Although I can see where you'd get that from, because he also has a ponytail like Adol does. I really want to know what Falcom was kind of thinking with Aaron when it came to his design and stuff like that, because it's like his ponytail and the red hair and everything. It's like, bro, you just made like Adol but like Playboy. They said make the most handsomest man in the whole wide world. True. We meet again. Looks like you're keeping busy, taking people's requests this late. You all again. You heard that, I'm guessing? Yeah, we did. I'm sorry, we really didn't mean to pry. The man said he lost his wallet, right? If only there was some way to talk to that green-haired bracer he mentioned and get his side of the story. Indeed, although it sounds like determining which bracer it was could prove to be difficult. You're telling me. I'm pretty confident someone from out of town decided to come by and help. Imagine if it was Kevin Graham, for those who know. But when he'll get in touch, who knows? He could drop by after he's checked out the city tonight. It could take him even longer, even. Until we can figure out more, there's no way for me to pinpoint which bracer it was that man met. So it's mostly hurry up and wait for tomorrow. Boo! You guys are weirdly interested in all this. Who cares if this mystery bracer shows up with 1 wallet or 100? A lot of Mira, sure, but it's got nothing to do with us. Maybe. Maybe. But something about this whole situation stinks. What do you mean? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Good luck getting the guy sorted out. From the sound of that, Van, you don't want to let this go. Well, that guy mentioned he was going to hang out over by the oasis. Or to have a chat with him, see if we can coax anything else out. As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Alright, I don't think it'll let me go to the other side. I'm in the cultural district. Never mind, I can go take a bath. I'm just being stupid. I thought I was in the entertainment district. Oh, we can go take a bath.
Welcome to the...
Yeah. Allow me to bathe.
That's the stuff.
The steam feels quite pleasant.
Me too, Van. Me too.
I feel better than ever after that.
You're quite the esteemed guest. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Flame Bro? Oh my god.
Glad to see you enjoyed yourself.
Juniper has been picking up some unique influences from people. We got like influences from Ale calling me old and geriatric now. We got Rio and the puns. Like, these are some good influences, I say. Makes you wonder what influences I've passed on when Juniper interacts with others in conversations. Hi, Shahina. Hi, Sarah. Looks like our hunch was right. Good to see you, ladies. Oh, hello, everyone. The owner was just telling us about you all. Sounds like you guys had to clear out some monsters to get the bats back up and running. That's amazing. I knew you guys were talented. Thanks again for everything that you all did. I'd still be in dire straits if it weren't for you folks. All part of being a Spriggan. We got plenty out of the exercise too, so it was good for everyone. Are you sure about that? We lost a Genesis and an Angel showed up. I mean, we did get reset as a party member, but still. By the way, who might you be? I don't believe you were with them earlier. Forgive my late introduction. You may call me Reset. I was dispatched here on short notice. What's up, Flame Bro? Welcome back from ads. Pre-roll ads. As they be. Oh yeah, that was a crunchy pop. You two are Miss Sarah and Miss Shahina, correct? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Nice to meet you too. Wait, is that a maid outfit you're wearing? I've never seen one of those in person before. Not precisely. This is the uniform that I wear for work. You can think of it as a combat suit designed to let me offer maximum support to my customers when in need. That sounds, complicated. Whatever it is, you look super cool in it, that's for sure. Hey, since we're all here, why don't you guys join us in the baths? There's so much I want to talk about. That sounds like fun. Maybe we could all get dinner together afterwards. Until the ads come back in 10 minutes. They shouldn't. I have ads off on the channel. The only thing you get are pre-roll ads. Although you might get those like pop up on the side ones, which I much prefer. I would rather you get those than like actual ads, but I don't run ads on this channel. There's a place close by that I always go to that I'm sure you will all enjoy. Yep. I mean, if you leave the stream and come back, you're gonna get ads for pre-rolls. But if you stay here after your pre-roll, then you're not gonna get an ad for the entirety of the stream. I hope. I'm pretty sure. I really hope so. Sure, we'd be happy to take you up on that. Probably not a bad idea for us to wash up before we meet up with our clients again anyway. We just took a bath, man! We just went in there! Say what you like. I know you're looking for an excuse to take a dip. Not that I'm against it. I could really use a bite to eat, but that's okay. A bath sounds good after everything we've done today. Then it's settled. We'll join you two in the baths. Yay! That's perfect! Come on, I'll show you where the girl ones are. Shahina, calm down. They've had a long day. Take as long as you want there, folks. You've earned it. Yeah, I like the pop-up ones way more.
Man, this blows. I didn't consider the fact that I'd be stuck alone in here with you.
Would you pipe down? You're killing the vibe. Just close your eyes and relax. Embrace the tranquility. And then...
Oh, shut up. I bet you every mirror in my wallet the girls are living it up on the other side of this wall. Speaking of girls, man, I'd kill to check out that maid and the older sister's scorching bods right about... Blah!
We sit on sacred ground, punk. Don't defile it with your libido.
Oh my god, man.
Keep it up, and I'll scrub you down till your skin is raw. If that's what it takes to clean that dirty brain of yours for the first time.
What a good older brother character. I like Aaron better when he doesn't talk.
All right, I'll drop it. Adios, you don't have to be so serious about it.
They're certainly having a lively time over there.
It's weird not seeing Reset and Fairy without their headpieces.
Ugh. Don't they realize we can hear every word they're saying?
Shut up, Agnes. You know you want Van to oogle you.
He's not wrong, though. All you girls are just as gorgeous as Zara. I mean, Resette's hair and skin are both so silky, she practically looks like a doll. You're so pretty too, Agnes. And how do you get those when you're only 16? Huh? I'm only a year younger than you. There's no way I'm gonna be able to catch up that quickly. What's your secret? What do you eat to fill out like that, huh?
Truth be told, I've been kind of curious too. I'd love to know for future reference.
I don't do anything special. Fairy, stop staring at me so much. You're scaring me.
Shahina, please. Cool it down a little.
Well, I personally think Miss Al-Fayed and Miss Shahina are very beautiful in their own right. If anything, I should comment on your skin, Miss Sarah. What sort of regimen do you use to achieve such a glossy look?
Oh, I just use shea butter. The stuff they make in Tharbad is really good, and
Oh, shea butter is actually really good for the skin. Or something with like cocoa butter in it or aloe vera. Oh, peak. I think aloe vera, if you use too much of it, can dry your skin out, so you don't want to use too much of it. But shea butter, pristine. Gotta keep up with the skincare routine, chat. You gotta make your skin all nice and glossy and healthy. Better be paying attention to it. Holy cow! You got Nina Fenley's and Judith Leinster's autographs? Especially during winter, which I haven't been doing. Especially during winter. Your skin can dry out in 2 seconds flat. Also, general tip, sunblock. Use it. Even if it's not sunny. That thing is anti-aging and anti-wrinkle. Trust, you will look way better and younger and healthier with sunblock. I promise. SPF 30, that's all you need. Thank you guys so much. I'll treasure these forever. Really? Aw, it's no problem. I'm glad you like them. Those autographs have got to be worth a pretty Mira. We're talking about 2 of the hottest stars around. Think you might sell them? No way! How could I ever? Still, it feels so surreal right now. I can't believe my own sister's gonna be dancing up on stage with folks like them. Who would have thought? Don't get too excited about it all, Shahina. I don't think they're gonna ask me to do anything that big. Well, I still think it's awesome you get to be involved at all. My skin is dry between my forefinger and middle finger. Oh, you can use like Vaseline or something like that to help areas like that. Or CeraVe. I don't know. I'm Asian, so I'm a big believer in Vaseline for a lot of that sort of stuff. It genuinely works. But CeraVe and Eucerin also works wonders for those sorts of areas. But if it's like just localized to there, it might not hurt to check with a dermatologist why that specific area might be getting overly dry. Wait, by dancing, do you mean for the Carnival Cavalcade? Yeah, some director named Salvatore Gatti walked up to me and asked if I wanted to take part. And you said yes? Not just him, he was with some other snappy looking guy too. Oh yeah, the weird Italian man. They went nuts for Sarah. Apparently Mr. Gotti was, "Baby, you're more than perfect for the ladies herself. My parade isn't complete without you." He was dead set on bringing her on, whatever it took. It wasn't long before she folded like a house of cards. Everyone hydrate, not just me, and check your posture. Pop coming in 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Hey, Riri. Vaseline is a great protective barrier to help things heal, but not very good for actual moisturization unless you get specifically one of the moisturizers. True. True, true, true. How you doing today, bud? Did you actually get good sleep? This British dame? Oh my god, the bot called you a dame. 1 minute she's making concert freebies, the next day she's leading a digital cult. Wow. It actually even considered the fact that you did that one-off crafting thing. That's cool. I am not sure I know what this Carnival Cavalcade is. Is it some event that'll be part of the film festival? Yeah, it's a parade that'll kick off when the festival opens. It sounds like it's going to be quite the production, like Shahina said. I guess it's supposed to include famous actresses and whatnot. I heard skincare happening was summoned in. Let's go. It summoned you. Riri's an expert. He knows a lot of cool things. I can see you fitting right in there, Sarah. You're gonna do great. Predicted the future. I haven't done that yet. I mean, it means it's time. So I know Gotti can talk pretty raunchy, but his passion and taste are the real deal. He didn't say all that just to be nice. If he says you're perfect, then he means it. You'll do just fine out there, Sarah. I know you've got what it takes. You're doing it today? Oh! If you're still going, when I'm done with cooking, I'll try and raid into you. Thanks, Van. That means a lot. Am I seeing things, or are you turning a little red? I am not! Stop it. Sarah, Sheeny. There you two are. Where have you guys been? Yeah, it'll pull from your stream info and stuff. Turtle cooking stream? Yes, today at 5 p.m. in exactly 3 hours. I'm hoping to be back for your cooking, honestly, especially since I get to eat after my stream. Oh, okay, fair enough. And quit calling me Sheeny. I've got a real name, you know. Sorry, Sheeny. You'll always be Sheeny to me. This a friend of yours? Yeah, he's a kid from the neighborhood. What's going on, Timur? Timur? Why are you looking? Oh, why are you looking for us? I'm having approximately 11 p.m. meal because I had late dinner. Because someone asked me to give you this to you, Sarah. That's why. A letter? That's strange. I wonder who it could be. Thanks, Timur. Timur. I don't know how you pronounce that name, but... Is everything okay? What's wrong, Sarah? What in the world? Oh no. Decline to participate in the parade, or tragedy will befall you. Oh no. Is this somebody's sick idea of a joke? Can't believe even Sarah, of all people, got one of those threatening notes. According to that timer boy, Teamer, is it Teamer or Timer? I don't know. A Central Easterner that he passed who was working for a ship. Blah, blah, blah. A Central Easterner that he passed who was working for a shipping company gave the note to him. I guess that delivery person's most likely innocent. Just like with Nina and Judith, the culprit's probably going through several layers to cover up the real origin point of the note. That makes tracking him down incredibly tricky. Slippery bastard. They can't make it easy on us, can they? Are Sarah and Shahina going to be okay? I really think you two should talk to the guild about this. I agree. I'm sure they'll give your case priority since it involves a civilian in danger. I imagine that any fees they would charge for their services would be quite nominal too. Don't know about that. Huh? Or huh? Come on, you gotta do something, Sarah. This really creeps me out. I hate to suggest this, but maybe you should quit the parade if that's the safest thing to do. No, I can't. Apparently preparations for the parade are almost complete. If I pull out now, I'll probably cause a lot of trouble for the director and everyone else involved in it. That's what'll happen if I turn to the guild too, isn't it? Catch you later, Earthbound. Thanks for stopping in. You can't say for sure, but if things go south, I could definitely see that being the case, yeah? But Sarah... Ben, I know this is really presumptuous of me to ask, but... is this something you and your agency can handle for me? Of course, I'm prepared to pay for your services. I don't expect you to do it for free. It's real generous of you taking on our case for as cheap as an extension of what we're doing for Nina and Judith. But don't you get the feeling that she's trying to hide something? What? She is? I got that impression too. I think there's something going on with her that we don't know about. Well, a deal's a deal. Whatever it is, we already promised we'd help her. Plus, for all we know, this might turn up some new leads. Following this could be a good idea. As a first step, would you like me to pinpoint which company was responsible for delivering the note? Wouldn't hurt to know, for sure. In the meantime, we need to go to the entertainment district. The other ladies are waiting for us at the hotel. We need to fill them in on everything that's happened, including this new note. Okie dokie. But first, we must go chat with a random stranger. Oh, hey, it's this dude. What's your name, bro? Mr. Gotti. Hey, what's up? My name's Mr. Gotti. I'm a guy who does the directing and stuff like that. You know, gotta make the movie magic.
Can we talk?
Hey, I want to introduce myself. We're from Arkwright Solutions. We were just at the guild too, and happened to overhear a conversation at the front desk. Oh yeah, I kind of remember passing by you people on the way out. Would any of you happen to know where I might find that green-haired bracer? Not quite. We're actually looking for him too. Got some business of our own. I was hoping you could tell us a little bit more about what happened. Would you mind? Anything else you can think of will help. Big or small. Like, did he have any distinct features, or did anything else stick out to you in general? You too, huh? I'm sorry, in terms of features, I don't remember anything else other than he had green hair. I wish I could be more help on that end. Blast my memory. As for anything that stuck out, no, nothing really comes to mind. Hey, that's not true. Actually, I do remember something that happened after we arrived. We bumped into a police officer who was patrolling the parking lot. I decided to go up to him and say hello, strike up a bit of a conversation. But for some reason, the bracer looked uncomfortable. He wouldn't look the officer in the eye. Bracer was avoiding a police officer's gaze entirely? That's certainly a little unusual. That's what I thought. I have heard that cops and bracers don't always get along that well. I mean, yeah, no, for the most part. I figured that's maybe all it was. It did seem odd though. Wait, I've never heard that before. Is that true? It's common for police and bracers to run into one another at times because they both work to maintain the peace. The difference is the police work wholly within the law, meanwhile a bracer's first duty is protecting people. This is something that I wish, we saw a little bit of it during Zero and Azure, but sometimes I do wish we saw more of this dichotomy back during the Crossbell, because I feel like we got away with a lot more than we probably should have in cases. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like there should have been more cases in Zero and Azure where they just straight up said, no, you can't do this. I mean, there were a few, but like, then magic shit happened. Once magic comes into play, it's all over from there. So. Okay, I know it's a while ago. I'm still thinking about how the male convo is weird about girls and the girl convo is being weird about girls. What specifically has you thinking about that still? Also, chat, does anyone have any good suggestions for minimizing dust in a house or a room? Swear to God, I have an air purifier and I dust like every week, but it's just, ugh. Use your tongue. Fantastic. On the guys, I mean, sure, why not? You gotta help a bro out. So they theoretically can act extra legally to do so, and sometimes they face jurisdictional friction and, well, differences of opinion. Oh, I get it. I guess I can see how that happened. In this case, though, I think this brace of yours might have had other real good reasons for being a little skittish. Huh? I don't understand. What do you mean? For the promote a product, can one pass a link as an example? I guess? It depends on what it is, but I don't see why not. I do have the right to refuse. If that's what you're asking. Don't worry about it. We're saying that we're going to look into it on our end too and see if we can turn anything up. I get you're keen to have your wallet back, but I think you should call it a night and come back tomorrow. I suppose you have a point. On that note, if I may, were you able to find a place to stay despite losing your wallet? Yeah, thanks for asking. The guild was kind enough to cover me until I can pay them back. As long as I find my wallet soon, everything should work out one way or another. I'm still anxious, but knowing that I've got you all and the guild looking into it, I guess I feel okay going back to my room for the night. Glad to hear that all's been taken care of. Please, take care on your way. That's one way to get rid of a guy. Now we can talk openly. Right, so it sounds like this green-haired bracer could be an impostor. What are we gonna do about it? Wait, what? He is? Are you saying this is like what happened with that fake police officer to deal with before? It's a distinct possibility, but we can't say for sure yet. It's true, that's really underhanded of him. Alright, let's see here. What have you forced me to look at? Alright. Alright, I see. Why is this $100 though? What makes this $100? What are you made out of? Sure. I guess I can promote this. I just have to... get the things on the next... here. Oh no, it'll be this one, I promise. Hold on. I like how the first video when I get on YouTube is trying to make my comeback in the losers bracket by Juniper Junipris. We'll watch that one later. Alright, how's this gonna work? How's this gonna work out? Oh lordy. Junipris. Alright, hold on. I got 2 minutes to do this thing. So I pulled up images from the link. It's a stupid couch stand assist thingy. You place it under your couch and it helps you get up from the couch. I still don't get how it's $100. Like, I understand the purpose of it. I don't understand how it's $100 though. Like, even if it's metal. Like, surely... whatchamacallit, it should be at least like what, $50, I guess? I don't know. Alright, where's my... Alright, so I got 2 minutes to advertise this thingy, majiggy. So we'll go for it, I guess. Three, two, one. Are your knees starting to fail you as you get older? Is it so hard to get up off the couch these days? difficult, trust me. I know. It's really hard, especially during the winter months when you're just like, ugh, I really can't get off this very comfy couch. Well, do I have the product for you? Introducing the Couch Sit and Stand. This revolutionary product slides right underneath your couch and places 2 bars and handles right by your couch, so it's nice and easy to get up from the couch when it's time to get up from the couch. Our innovative design is only 10 pounds, made of iron alloy, and honestly not even that big. Less than 3 feet in width, less than about 2 feet in depth, and has an adjustable height setting, going from 27 inches all the way up to 32 inches, covering even the most smallest and tallest of home commercial couches. This thing is so versatile, you won't want to miss grabbing yourself the Couch Stand Assist today. We have there's a ground clearance of about 1.4 inches, and please double check. Oh my god. Regardless of what the warning says, I assure you this thing will work for a variety of different couches. Trust me, it will help you get up from the couch. Our patent design can support up to 300 pounds non-slip, widely used all across the entire world, not even just America, made from strong iron alloy and has a strong structural integrity. With our patent-pending original design, you won't want to miss the safe and stable Couch Stand Assist today, so pick one up today and enjoy getting up from the couch now. There you go. This thing is so goofy. Oh my lordy. There you go. This guy, man. This guy. Do you realize how much you've influenced other people? But you are the target audience. No. I'm advertising it to you, which means you're the target audience. I'm just here saying that you should get it. I don't need to be the target audience for a product that I'm trying to sell. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You're telling me your average person isn't ever going to suspect a bracer of committing a crime. Therefore, if someone were to believably impersonate a bracer, they would be able to get away with a great many things. That could be quite damaging to the organization's reputation if nothing was done about it. Luckily, as far as we can tell, the only victim who's emerged so far is that man. Or at least he's the only one to file a report. If we're quick enough in catching this imposter, we can minimize the amount of damage he'll do. Normally I ain't exactly in the business of covering the guild's ass or anything. They can handle themselves just fine. But I don't see the harm in sticking our necks out just this once. It'll help us understand what's happening on the ground in this town, too. So come hell or high water, we'll uncover who this green-haired chump really is. Hey, if it kills time, I'm game. Lead the way, Chief. I see no reason not to proceed. Should we see if anyone else has seen this bracer? Maybe if we talk to more people, we could start tracking him down. I will come back some other day with the worst product. Oh, lordy. Maybe some video game. Oh, at least that's in the realm of things that could do. It's exactly what I think we should do. We need to figure out this guy's trajectory. If he's a fraud, though, it's probably safe to assume he's keeping his distance from the cultural district for obvious reasons. Perhaps we should talk to people in the entertainment district and see if it's been spotted around there then. Good point. The casino dealers could be a good place to start. They're bound to pay close attention to who's coming in. Anybody who spends a lot of time outside of it might have seen him too. All good ideas. Hopefully once we start talking to some people, we'll come up with some leads. Well, no time like the present. Let's roll.
Commencing mission.
Autobots, roll out. Now we get to go to the cultural district.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Western culture is
I mean, chances are it has anime characters in it. If you tell me to advertise Huni Pop, I swear to God. Ollie's gonna make me like advertise all the Arrowgate that he has.
See you again.
He's like, bro, these anime titties are hot fire. So like, you gotta advertise it. You gotta make everyone enjoy the hot titties. It's free right now, I believe. It is free, actually.
This area has a casino and nightclub. I assume you wish to visit them. For intel gathering, of course.
I mean, would it be so
Please
wrong to
tell
play?
me that's not why we're here.
Of course not. You think I'd let minors into a club? Have a little faith in me.
Yo, this guy's orbital vaping, bro. Look at this guy. He's vaping.
You make it hard to sometimes.
Do you know what you want?
Salty shot. A splendid cocktail that blends citrus and salty flavors. Oh my god.
I hope to see you again.
Hey, it's this guy.
Nothing wrong with a little pleasure before business.
Who do I gotta talk to? I gotta talk to somebody, right? While I'm here. There he is. But for real, Hoonie Pop was the top of my mind before you said it. I know you too well, man. I know. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with anime titty. I can't go behind the table? Dang, bro. That's insane.
Let me ask you something.
I see. So you guys want to know about that green-haired bracer? Yes, I remember him, alright. Quite clearly, as a matter of fact. We don't see many customers like him. Really? Tell us more. He came around here about an hour ago while out on patrol. But there was something about him that looked a little odd. I may have you promote some VN. Oh, lordy. He was watching the other patrons for some reason, as if he was trying to size them up or such. I think he might have been investigating something. Is that what brings you here too? Yeah, something like that. You happen to see if this bracer talked to anyone? Let me think. Ah, yes, I remember him trying to strike up a conversation with one man who was playing alone. The police were also making the rounds at the time. When he noticed them approaching, he was rather quick to depart. Still trying to avoid getting spotted by the cops, sounds like. For someone acting so brazen, this guy's a real chicken shit. I'm a little concerned about him staring at the other visitors like that too. Indeed, the more we talk, the more hindsight makes me feel something was amiss with him. In any case, I'm afraid it's all I can share about the bracer in question. I can only guess what you would want with him. Regardless, I wish you all luck in the best of your endeavors. Ever played Nekopara? Me neither, but it may be your job to sell it to me. I would just get Cake to sell it. Cake has played Nekopara. I've seen people play Nekopara. I don't have any interest in it personally, but it exists. Well, thanks for your time, and the hot tip, too. Okay, folks, let's see if anyone else who caught wind of our sneak. As you wish. Cake Senpai 50, the guy that joins me on Toho Thursdays. SteamWorld Heist 2 exists now? Why does that name sound familiar? SteamWorld. Alright, now I gotta go talk to... Oh, Officer Nate. Okay, I can find him. He is out over here. I wonder if he's still with his girl. There are a lot of games, but Heist was peak.
Wanna get a drink together?
Look how pretty this game is, man. Look at this. The moon's up there. You have the lights. Like, it's just so pretty out here. And the music is popping. Did my tablet just tell me to switch from Gemini to Google Assistant? Oh my god. Google is killing their own product now. Is he telling the truth? You're kidding me. That's also happened on a vacation. Poor girl.
Can we talk?
Huh? You say you're looking for a green hair bracer? Yeah, we saw a guy like that. He came up and talked to us earlier today, as a matter of fact. No kidding. I was just trying my luck and asking. Didn't expect you all to have actually seen the guy. Yeah, well, congrats. Now you guys scram, we're in the middle of a date. Oh, come on. What's a little favor between friends, huh? Just tell us what you know about that nerd and we'll get right out of your hair. Believe me, the last thing any of us want is to interrupt your little tryst right as it was getting good. You punks have a way of pushing my buttons. Fine, let's talk. Long story short, we were talking to your green-haired bracer just a bit ago. He asked if we were having trouble with anything and offered to help. Just out of the blue like that? Interesting. And then what? Nothing really. He cut things short and then took off for somewhere. Looking back on it, that wasn't really, I don't know, bracer-like of him to do. Babe, don't you remember? He ran away after you said there was nothing to worry about because you're a cop. Maybe it was just me, but it felt like he got really tense as soon as you mentioned that. Oh yeah, I guess he did, didn't he, huh? The rest of the story is completely unremarkable. However, the fact that he was so concerned about police attention certainly stands out. Feels like we're starting to close in on the guy. Thanks for filling us in. Sorry to eat so much of your time. Go on and enjoy the rest of your springless date. It was springless until you idiots showed up. I don't know what you all are investigating this time, but you better not cause trouble for the police. Got it? Yeah. Alright, I think we've talked to enough folks that we can paint a decent picture of what's going on. Let's find someplace quiet to talk and see what we've come up with. In that case, might I suggest that area over there? Now they're all settled, let's go with what we all know. First, his green hair bracer shows some weird behavior for a guy in his line of work. He's so overly leery of cop attention, even for a bracer, and was sizing up customers at the casino. Which is to say that no bracers act. That's no bracers act. I was like, that was a weird sentence. He's rolling like a petty thief. Which would make sense if his bracer appearance is simply a disguise. This is starting to sound a lot like that man impersonating a policeman earlier today. Imagine if it's the same dude. Yep, and just like then, going around impersonating a bracer is not the kind of heat most are going to want to risk getting nicked for. No, this smells like a case of greed getting the better of a guy while he's working towards something else. Whatever it is, our main problem right now is that all the eyewitness reports we have come from stuff that just took place. For a guy who seems to be wandering around looking for suckers to rob, he doesn't exactly have a whole lot to show for it. Which could mean, since he's already successfully robbed someone after getting in their car, he could be thinking of trying that again. Exactly. That's my hunch. Is there any way we could put a stop to him before he targets anyone else? Actually, I may have a suggestion toward that end. If we assume that the perpetrator is going to target the driver of a car with a flat tire as he did before, then why don't I conduct a wide area search for potential car targets among the ones driving into Tharbad this evening? Damn, you could do that? That'd save us a lot of trouble. Indeed, I can. It's a form of shard-based information analysis. Well then, I shall initiate the search, starting now. Search complete. Oh, what do we have here? As it happens, there appears to be a car stranded near the entrance to the city. Bingo. If this guy's gonna strike again, odds are that's our mark. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that car's signal while we stake out this so-called bracer. See if he finally shows himself. How close that car is, it should only take a few minutes for it to pull into town. We'll go into the parking lot and wait there. Sounds good to me. Wrong way. I always find it funny how like the people run at like different speeds.
Off we go.
But if you switch, like it's not like Van is inherently slower than Agnes or something like that.
Very well.
It's just like a pecking order that they've made for the sprinting, which is interesting. Several minutes after commencing the stakeout in the parking lot. Man, I don't know how we would have made it here if it weren't for you. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh, no problem. Just happy I could help at all, really. I only did a quick fix, though. You really should take old Reliable here into a mechanic later and have it looked at by a professional. Will do. Thanks again for everything. Wasn't there something we can do to repay you? I feel bad not doing more. Don't worry. All a day's work for a bracer. Your thanks is its own reward. Oh, is it, huh? Sure helps when you can nick a reward of your choice to boot. Huh? What the? Gotcha, pal. You're not going anywhere. Eek! What do you think you're doing? Sorry to scare you folks. We're with Arkwright Solutions. We've been on the trail of this guy for reasons that'll become clear in a moment. What? Why? He's a bracer. What could he have done possibly wrong? Get your hands out there. That's... And there it is, a wallet. Does this happen to belong to you guys? What the? Yeah, that's mine. I had it stashed inside my bag on the back seat. You telling me this bracer stole it? Exactly it, and that's just the start. Just so you all don't get any wrong ideas about bracers, you should know this guy's a fraud. This may sound like a strange question to ask, but did you two get a flat tire on your way to town? Yeah, we did actually. I figure it's because it was such a long drive. Luckily, this bracer happened to come across us and offered to help. That's how we got here. So that's the problem. It is very likely he is the one who punctured your tire in the first place. He seems to have this method where he bursts a tire and then pretends to be a passing by before offering to repair it. He then hitches a ride back to town and steals whatever he finds in the back seat. Isn't that right? If I got some part of it wrong, now's the time to correct me. Ah. Adios, he was pretending to be a bracer all along just so he could rob me? I didn't sense anything wrong at all. If you guys hadn't shown up when you did, we'd have been completely clueless. And whose fault is that, huh? That's what you get for trusting someone just because they say they're a bracer, you morons. So what if I maybe took things too far this time because they were so easy to sucker? Who cares? Go ahead and turn me in. At the end of the day, our objective is still within reach. So there is more going on. What are you planning? Who could say? Once we get our hands on that, they'll be able to post bail for me, no problem. It'd be a drop in the bucket. Take me to the bracers or police or whoever you want. See what I care. Ooh, looks like we got a sassy one on our hands. I think this guy needs to be taught a lesson he won't forget. Do your worst, dirtbag. I dare you. Put it in park, kid. There's no need for us to rake him over the coals personally. We'll turn him into the guild and then he'll be their problem. That way, they'll owe us a favor for saving their reputation. In that case, I shall contact the Bracer Guild so arrangements can be made. Although before I do so, I must say, Mr. Arkwright, this has been a rather impressive exercise. It's been a true honor and pleasure to finally see for myself how such a renowned Spriggan goes about his business. I don't need to be buttered up. Thanks, but just ring him up already so we can get on with the rest of our night. As you wish. Upon receiving Reset's call, a Bracer team rushed to the scene, taking the Emerald Hair imposter into custody themselves. As the tourists, they were subsequently brought to both the guild house and police to testify about what took place. Similarly, Van and the others also visit the Bracer Guild to offer their own report on the matter. I can't believe the Bracer we're all looking for turned out to be a fake. I'm glad you all found him as quickly as you did. He could have caused real problems for us if he had stayed on the loose for too long. You know what's kind of annoying about this? Couldn't she have done a lookup on green hair bracers? Like, we have the Orbital Net now. So they could have just done a lookup on records of just, like, Calvardian bracers with green hair. And called up the dude. Been like, is this your guy? No? Uh-oh. We might have a fraud on our hands. On behalf of the guild, you have our sincere thanks for stopping him. We really appreciate it. Nah, don't mention it. Our curiosity got the better of us, that's all. Though some might say that you guys owe us one regardless. Oh, no question. We're more than willing to compensate you for everything you've done, including paying you for your time. I'm just surprised that Bracer turned out to be who he was. Yeah, another one of those thieving brothers who are wanted back in Edith. That's crazy. Just like that fake cop we managed to bust yesterday. At the rate we're going, we'll probably meet their whole damn family tree soon. Oh yeah, actually. Wait, now that you mention it. We can't say for certain, but it seems like there's a good chance these brothers could strike again somewhere. We should keep our guard up in case anything else happens. Agreed, the film festival probably needs heightened security in light of all this. Anyway, thanks again for taking care of all that, everyone. If anything comes up tomorrow, we'd appreciate your help then too.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
They're talking about the oh, what is it? The freaking yeah, the Da Vinci brothers still at large. These guys. That's crazy. That's a cool little thing there. To use that as like, I mean, Trails has done it before, but it's cool to still see them like do that.
Ladder launched.
Is there an Orbital store around here?
That's how it goes.
Then I'll update your
We-
rank.
Got it.
I need to read the recipe. God dang it.
Sure, give me a minute.
800 HP and 60 CP. Good fit
Didn't
for
mean to
Van.
keep you.
600 gourmet points.
Just a quick break, that's all.
There was one in the
Central East.
yeah, there was one in the entertainment district, wasn't there? On the way to the hotel. Yeah, over here.
Oh, I'm so in love
What
with
can I
this
do
brand.
for you?
See you again.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal. Hey,
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Oh! Ah ha ha! That is annoying as heck. Oh ha! Well, shucks. Well, I might as well go back to Aqua then, because at least it has Terra and Aura Breath on it. Ah, Pain Doll.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Citri's got your back.
New skill added.
Nice. Ooh.
Thanks, pal. Hey, welcome. Thanks, pal.
Alright, let's continue on with the main plot. What's over here, though? It's Marielle! You're horrible, Dingo! You told me you were still in Edith, and now here you are, trying to sneak off on me. And I'm telling you, there's no reason for you to come all the way out here. Doesn't Terrell keep its reporters on a pretty tight leash? Oh, don't you worry, I came prepared. I got permission from my EIC to scout out the film festival and do a write-up about it. Not to mention, the reporter originally slated to handle this festival had something come up, so somebody needed to be here anyway. It should be illegal to have the kind of luck you do. At least it explains why you're here 2 days before the big event. Hey, it's the Spriggan again! What the heck are you guys doing here? You're getting distracted. Listen, I'm not lying. I'm here on personal business, even if it hasn't gotten me anywhere yet. A likely story, good sir. A likely story. As for you guys, I see you've got more help than ever. That new girl of yours looks pretty capable too. You flatter me. Please, call me Reset Twinings. I am a concierge working on dispatch from Marduk Toll Security Company. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Marduk? As in that... Dingo! Quit trying to change the subject. I'm not finished with you. You still haven't told me what this personal business of yours is. Now fess up! You know I'll be more than happy to help you with it. What about personal business don't you understand? I told you I'm fine. But why not? I'm growing as a reporter. I can handle myself. For starters, it's not exactly a good look roping in a reporter working for someone else to pitch in on my work. So what? I don't care about that. Besides, you helped me before. It's only fair I repay the favor. Sounds like our man is trying to keep this business under wraps. He must be doing a piece on unseemingly things. What? That can't be it. Could it? What do you mean unseemly? Aaron, now look what you've done. I can't believe you'd report on something so despicable. This is exactly why you need to change, and I'm the girl that's gonna make it happen. Well, glad we all got all that sorted out. Anyway, we'll be heading out now. Haven't sorted out anything. Trying to bounce real quick, huh? Damn it. Look at all the trouble you guys have stirred up now. Oh, whatever. If I find anything out, I'll hit you up. Sounds good to me. Good luck with your investigating, you two. Oh, Marielle, you're so cute. She's definitely my favorite reporter in the series, but it's not like the bar was very high for that one. I mean, Dorothy was pretty cool and silly. Grace sucked. And then who do we have? Rex, basically. Rex was cool too. Rex somehow was able to get pictures of like everybody. Somehow, some way, that man would get a picture of anybody. And then what was her name? Was it Lind? The pink hair girl? It was one of the twins also was a reporter too, wasn't she? She was cool too. I didn't realize reporters were such a recurring thing. There's so many reoccurring tropes in Falcom. Like, they love reoccurring tropes so much in Trails and East. Like, the hot springs thing, also a recurring trope. But that's just anime and stuff like that in general. But, like, every arc has some news reporter. Every arc has some fancy bracer, you know, sort of thing. And they all kind of introduce something new along the way and stuff like that, or something different with their main cast and everything like that. But a lot of the other stuff usually stays the same. Like, probably what's gonna happen, I can call it right now, is when we get to Daybreak 2, they're gonna be like, oh, by the way, did you know you can strengthen your orbment slots? The higher the level, the more higher level orbments you can put in that slot. And it's like, yep, that's probably gonna happen, I feel. I don't know, but I feel like that's gonna happen. Because Sky, Azure, Cold Steel 2, and 4 all did the same thing. Right, where were Nina and Judith's thing again? You must be Mr. Arkwright and company. Oh, the dude. Mr. Lancer and Miss Finley are all waiting for you by the pool. The clerk there already knows you're coming. You're free to enter whenever you're ready. Good to hear, thanks. A pool scene with film stars? Oh my, so spicy, so scandalous. That's one way to say hello. At least his customer service is impeccable. I expect nothing less from a 6-star facility. I don't get it. Why would they be at the pool when it's at night? It's a nighttime pool. You get to drink alcohol and all the good stuff there. A little kid like you can't really appreciate grown-up stuff like that yet. I am not. If you think I can't handle alcohol, I'll prove you. Barry, no. Not until you're older. And Aaron, don't go putting any ideas in her head. Got it. Agnes was like, don't you freaking dare. She is 13 years old. I see Agnes is rather mature for her age. You could say that. She can definitely be forceful when she needs to be. But not when it comes to Van, huh? Dude, look at this place. Oh my god, it's pretty. And huge. I get curious sometimes. I mean, East 10 has its own issues, so I can definitely see it sometimes. But I get very curious where people's heads are when they say certain RPGs look like PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 games because they're not ultra hyper realistic graphics. Like, I am sorry, call me a boomer or call me whatever you want to call me. I would much rather this than ultra hyper realistic graphics that run at 20 frames a second that need NVIDIA DLSS to upscale it and have frame generation and shit like that. Like, no, I just give me the good game. Give me the graphics that are easy on the eyes and I'll be happy. PlayStation 2 and 3 were attempting hyperrealism, weren't they? They were. And PlayStation 3 got very close with it too. PlayStation 2 with its emotion engine got very good at, especially with Square Enix, they got really good at understanding how to do like facial expressions and moods and stuff like that, along with scenery and all that stuff, something that the PlayStation 1 couldn't really handle, which is why a lot of like scenery, not even just including character models, but a lot of scenery is very evocative of, you know, like different feelings in the PlayStation 2 era. And 3 cooked it up even further because they finally had introduced Blu-ray technology, but also the amount of processing power the PlayStation 3 actually had was pretty substantial compared to the PlayStation 2. The problem with PlayStation 3 was it was way too expensive, but also that was in an era of gaming where in order to make things run better at better graphics for cheaper, a lot of games had that kind of like deserty sepia tone to it, which is why a lot of the games from the era kind of look the same. Like you look at Resident Evil 5, Metal Gear Rising and stuff like that. Metal Gear Rising less so, but you look at Resident Evil 5 and stuff like that and they have all this like sepia tone on them. That was done on purpose, but they looked really good. They all looked really good, or like Spider-Man and stuff like that. These games were by no means graphically bad. The issue is that I've mentioned this before plenty of times whenever I play Falcom games. is that the vast majority of tech YouTubers and influencers on the internet have deluded people into thinking that unless it looks like real life, it is graphically inferior. The problem with it is that this makes devs put way too much effort into their textures and uncompressed textures and stuff like that, that not only do your file sizes go up, your performance suffers as a result. And gamers don't like that either. But a lot of them can get away with it if it's like, oh my god, blades of grass do everything. But in actuality, a lot of people would just prefer that games run at a consistent 60 frames a second, even if it means they have to turn the quality down as a result. Again, the human eye really can't distinguish that much at a specific point in time. Yes, if you make a game with crusty graphics that looks like it's like 480p and stuff like that, you're gonna get people complaining your game looks like dog shit. That's just that's just gonna happen. But if you look at things like Falcom and Nintendo and stuff like that, where they dedicate themselves, I'll even throw Bamco into this too, where if they dedicate themselves into their specific art style and they stick with it, you're not going to get a lot of people that really hate on the graphics a whole lot. In fact, you're going to get compliments for them for at least being a different art style. Hyperrealism is usually a turnoff for me. I completely understand where you're coming from. The way I always look at it is I want to look at a game and I want my eyes to not do too much work. If my eyes have to do too much work to understand what's going on the screen, I'm just not going to be able to appreciate what you were going for. So I would rather this than arguably a lot of the hyper-realistic open world games that are coming out. I'll even throw Rebirth under the bus on that one. Rebirth's open world is great. Very hard to follow what's going on inside of it at times. Very hard to know where you are. Very difficult to see anything sometimes. Compared to Remake when you were just in Midgar, yeah, it wasn't the most graphically amazing thing in the world in terms of textures, and they used I'm pretty sure they just used a PNG for the skybox and everything like that. But at least you could tell where you were walking. At least you could tell where turns were, where people were, where general geometry and stuff like that was. It made sense. But then you get into this open world and it's just like, here's a jungle. Go explore. And you're just like, holy jeez, what the heck is going on here? Like, no thank you. And there's really, you look at Falcom games as a whole, and like, again, I'll give East 10 the minus point on this one because it could have done better. But for the most part, there's not really any Falcom game that looks horrendously bad. Because again, your eyes can follow it. Your eyes can see what's going on and stuff like that. And there's a charm to its own dedicated art style that they've had every single time they make their in-house engine or / upgrade their in-house engine. When it came to the sprite stuff from Sky and the Arc Engine games, that was really charming in its sense. And then they went to 3D, and yeah, it was a little bit rough in Cold Steel 1 and Ys 8 when they moved over to the Vita, but they figured it out, and it looks really good. Like, you look back at Trails into Reverie, and it's like, oh my god, this thing is beautiful. When you go from Cold Steel 2 to Cold Steel 3, it's like, whoa, we have details. That's insane. And then you see that, you know, then you see the engine's limitations. But you come to Daybreak here, and it's like, whoa. This is really cool. Tales of Arise, same thing compared to previous Tales games like Tales of Berseria and Tales of Zestiria, going all the way back to Tales of Xillia when they switched over to their new engine. And then before that was like Legendia and all those other ones, and Abyss and everything like that. 2.5 East games are superior, I'll die in this hell. I agree with that, but hey, you know what? I'm also like, East 10 is like my second favorite game in the whole series, so we'll see about that one. Alright, so we look at Tales as well. They do this too. Bamco with its own art style. I mean, it's Unreal Engine 4, but I argue Scarlet Nexus is a fairly good-looking game in its own right alone. It's a very funky / dilapidated thing, but that's kind of what they were going for and stuff like that. Atelier is also a series that also does that. While I'm not too familiar with it, I know generally from what I've seen of Atelier, they do a pretty good job with it. Final Fantasy arguably does pretty well in its own right too, minus Rebirth. But hey, I mean, you know, the last few Final Fantasy games, even 15, despite being on the horrendously bad Luminous engine, looked really good. Strange as a Paradise also looked really good for being a UE4 game and stuff like that. So it's there, it's just the matter of priority and how much money people are willing to put into compressing textures, but also making it easy on the players versus making things look really good. I think there is a place for hyperrealism. I think there's a place for very nice looking things in games like maybe like Dying Light or maybe even Call of Duty and Rainbow Six Siege and other shooters and stuff like that, or some open worlds too, no doubt about it. But I don't think it's worth the cost of having your players having to use 300% of their eye power just to, you know, figure out where the heck they need to look on screen and stuff like that. Hyperrealism is for if you hate color. True. I tuned into a Strange Paradise stream where the game was, and I didn't know it was a Final Fantasy game, but it was like, wait, is that Final Fantasy? Yep, pretty much. Strange Paradise or Final Fantasy Origins is a Team Ninja game that is basically the prologue of Final Fantasy 1, and the best way anyone can describe it is Dark Souls Final Fantasy. I did actually stream all of that. It is available on the YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Fan-fucking-tastic game. I loved every minute of it. It is so good, so funny. And if you enjoy Souls-like games, I do recommend, and if you enjoy Final Fantasy, I do recommend Strange Paradise because it is fantastic to have the Final Fantasy job system along with something like Souls, which is, you know, very intricate with its combat and having to understand when you want to attack and when you want to dodge and stuff like that. Regardless, yapping aside, when you can't stay faster than a New York minute. No spoilers, no backs, and just pure scuffed entertainment. You know, that's pretty accurate for you, Chai. Good yap sesh, thank you. I don't know. I have a lot to say, but I don't want to take away from the game too. I don't know. It's funny. I can yap, but not enough to fill a whole just chatting stream, but not short enough that I take away from the RPGs and stuff like that. I don't know about calm. With all those folks drinking, I bet it can get pretty rowdy. Nah, you've seen this place. Rowdy guests don't get shown the door. Now, where are the girls?
Well, we meet again. Beautiful night we're having, isn't it?
Hermione!
You darlings done with work for the night? Hmm?
You know how I yap in VC. I get on stream and brain goes bleh. I know. What did you said something about this game. What did you say about this game? I thought the game looked quite nice, even the stretchy string. Exactly. More or less, yeah. I didn't realize you'd be working here, Bermani. Aw, you're not gonna voice more of it? Well, just for June.
Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night? Hmm?
I wish they voiced more, but whatever. Yeah, they called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. And I don't think we've met before. You are... Reset Twining. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bramati. Hold on, are you one of the contracted to work with Van? What are you... It's a long story. More to the point. Are actresses anywhere around here? Ah, you must mean those two. They're right over there. Ooh. Now we're talking. Two A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You'll love to see it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
Under? You're in a pool. I got half a mind to tell you two off for lounging around in bikinis while we've been out there busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. I'll let it slide.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh.
Aaron is a goofy 20-year-old, what can I say?
We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right. That bit earlier. Sorry, should have realized that. I can certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining, all that meeting and greeting. He's 20, he acts like he's 15. I agree. He's a weird boy. Sounds like you earned your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on. Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
Judith reminds me of the rich lady from East 8. Rich lady? Laxia? I could see that. You are Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? It's an honor to meet you both. My name is Reset Twinings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Reset.
Judith is calling us out for building a harem.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but alright, let's hear what happened today.
I love her voice delivery. She's like, I'm so done with everything.
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Geez, yell it to the world, why don't you?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
Judith's bikini is crazy.
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
I have nothing to add to that. Anyway, sounds like you've been through a lot today, it sounds like. This situation's getting pretty complicated at this point. And it sounds like it could be connected to the Mesledam Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to see how all these things tie together, but one thing's for sure. Something is clearly going down. What's got me real concerned is that mysterious girl who showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved in this. So basically, long story short, you still haven't figured anything out. Is that it? So much for the Spriggan living up to the hype, You got us there. It's not that it's not what we were hoping for either. Sorry to be weird, it's only because I'm concerned about the gravity involved. Gravity? No, you're not being weird. Oh, be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for their first day here. And when she's actually slipping, the slip risk is great. Oh, now I understand. That took me a second. I understand now. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Although I imagine the part... Can everyone see my mouse? No, you actually can't see my mouse. But I imagine this part underneath might be a clasp of sorts. Like, she's got the choker clasp, and maybe the part underneath is also a clasp. I don't know. I don't get bikinis. Imagine her going down water slides. Dude, every manga would... You know, if that wasn't a manga, you would get the exact panel that every other manga does ever. If we hadn't hired them, we'd have gone to the film festival completely unprepared. I get that. I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to make clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this Joker's sending notes to locals who were just scouted now. It pisses me off. I'm just saying it's not a practical bikini, that's all. I can agree with that now that I understand I'm picking up what you're putting down. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, mind. Definitely. We can't let them win. You know, there's something I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? It's for sunbathing on poolsides, but then you get weird tan lines. The waistband looks like it'd be sewn in, so the fabric would not slide around the band. Oh. I mean, she is a film actress, so she's probably not... That's probably not a functional bikini. That's a... You have to take pictures and look pretty for people bikini. What? What do you mean? What's there to wonder? Nina, on the other hand, I guess, probably has something a bit more functional. No, she's right. I don't see what this person is trying to get at myself. Lazy. If all they want to do is cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker to threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. But instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. That's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. I can see like Judith's clasp here too, actually. It just goes all the way around. Huh? That's a good point. I see what you mean. The ends and the means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Even if it doesn't change the fact the festival is still being interfered with. Yeah, I got a feeling that little contradiction is the key to all this. Now, while that may be true, the bazongas with death slip out. I'd hate to have a proper conversation with a group of people who are fully dressed in fancy garb and a little bikini. I agree! I agree! There is nothing we could have done. We couldn't have moved ourselves over into a, you know, different thing.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Huh? Hey, buddy, what the hell's your Highness? I didn't realize you were here too. I'm sorry we aren't exactly dressed for a meeting with the prince.
No, please. You've nothing to worry about.
It's the cute lady.
You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemuria's treasures.
Please be cool, please be cool. The lady behind her is really cool.
Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
You certainly have a way with words, that's for sure. Color me intrigued. Could he be?
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not.
Najee. Prince of Aslaim. Jared Asfal.
But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sharid Oswal, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsine. Whoa. This is my dear and trusted secretary, Najee.
Burka.
Judith and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them.
I'm actually gonna look up this dude's voice actor because I think I know who it is. Where you be, Princey boy? Ah, I was right. He is voiced by Alejandro Saab. He voices... I don't know if you've met this person yet, June, but they do voice someone in Unicorn Overlord. How long are you gonna stream before the cooking stream? I was gonna take Nagi to Dog Park. I'm streaming till 4:30. And then I'm gonna, like, another hour and a half, and then I'm gonna take a break to get everything ready. Yeah, Alejandro Saab. He's a fantastic voice actor. Dude is amazing.
If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well, if it would not be an imposition.
Oh, snap! He got a letter too! Alright, we're listening. They're still in bikinis! First off, let me reiterate that it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prince Sharid. In Hell's Paradise. Oh! I would never expect a guy as big and important as you to give some guy doing odd jobs in Calvard like me the time of day. You're too humble, Mr. Arkride. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I want to make sure to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me, Your Highness. Still can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into an heir to the throne. Life's just full of surprises. I knew you were one of the sponsors for the film festival. I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. Well, it is true, unfortunately. The contestants are the same as the ones contents are the same as the one we got. Contestants. The prince got the letter 5 days ago. He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That's just about the same time as ours came in. I guess that means they were sent to both Edith and Tharbad at the same time then, huh? Dude, this hair is like freaking out. I initiated an investigation immediately, of course. We still haven't determined how the note got to the prince. At the very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Like, it keeps clipping through her body, and it's like so distracting. It's trying its best. Sounds just like what happened with Sarah when she got her note. You're referring to the dancer I recommended to Gotti, yes? I heard she received one as well. Why is the wind blowing just? I don't know. It makes no sense. Given she was only a scout this afternoon, however, that is exceedingly swift. The timing is too perfect. I believe at this stage we can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? Yeah, I'm right there with you. In fact, I think I crossed that line as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. She has the power of MC. Oh, dang. Yeah, whoever we're dealing with, this guy's either got guts or he's a complete dumbass. Maybe even a little bit of both. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it, Your Highness. Must feel pretty confident in your lady friend there to approach the likes of us, too. You are not incorrect, my friend. Truth be told, she is also my bodyguard and one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters. Quite possibly its very best. In fact, I would go so far as to reckon she outclasses even the likes of Mr. Arkwright and your concierge. No kidding! To be honest, I suspected as much since first laying eyes on her. You got me there. Hard to stack up against a bodyguard serving such a hotshot. Oh, and just to be clear, Van's fine. No need to be so stiff with me. Van it is then. You are 24, yes? That makes me 3 years older than you. Dang, I'm the same age as a prince? That's insane. Everything, what am I doing with my life? I could be the prince of a land. And here I am streaming. After all, not just anyone could discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I'm right in thinking you've seen the limited run R17 director's cut? It's nice they're adults. Yeah. It's this arc I think is Falcom working with more older cast members, which is very nice. Midlife crisis time. Well, you could be the Turtles prince of the stream. Oh, you're so right. Of course, no real fan can miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here too. But with my underage assistants tagging along, I can't. A shame. It makes for a real good watch. Ah, I knew you were a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you, she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Sounds like it must have been a trying time in the Oswald household. Wow, these two are like peas in a pod. You don't have to get so excited, Van. Please. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of His Highness's stature would even know Mr. Arkwright's age. I like him. He's a guy who's clearly true to himself. You don't see high and mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. It must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? No, I'm used to it at this point. Is that Judith Langs? Oh, God. Hey, is that Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley? Never mind. I thought it was someone else. Wow, real stars out and about in their swimsuits. Only at Al Jumeirah, I tell you. Enjoy the walk. Tell Nagi I said hi. See you later, Chai. Hey, could you girls give us autographs? Or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait. We meet again. This is where you guys are staying? Of all the places? This place must take anyone who can pay if they'll let trash like this stay here. Give me a break. You're those pricks from this afternoon. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, more guests. Are they friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness. I'll make everyone pipe down. Like hell you will. Your luck's run out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dudes. We'll... Oh, snap. Huh? Ah! Holy. She moves so fast.
Oh,
Oh my! Have more young men come to play?
Oh, let's go, Bermati.
I've gotta hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim. Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere? Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Oh, dang. Our mistake! We'll be leaving now! No wonder you're His Highness's right hand. That's a quick swordplay you've got there.
It was
That
nothing.
was a great scene.
I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
That was a great scene.
As I said, one of the Principality's best.
No doubt. Wow, there's someone even better than Elaine and Sylphide. Guess I have a lot to learn.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up. I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services. But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
I love the agent lady. She's really cute. Is it too much to activate the advertise redeem twice per stream? I think once per stream is good enough, but I also don't have a cooldown on it slash a thing technically, so... The excitement having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing their first day in Tharbad to a close. The group made a beeline straight back to the inn. Yeah, that's fair. After a full day in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. An early night's rest wasn't over, so blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after-dark fun, huh?
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh? I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
I thought Aaron's gonna be creepy when he said the girls were passing out soon. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Down to clown, huh? No, Aaron has proven that he's a dirty boy.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
True.
When do you think you two will be back?
Where the hell did you come from?
We'll make sure we're back before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
As you wish, Mr. Arkwright. Enjoy your night, you two.
Woo. Okay, seriously, what's the deal with that maid of yours, huh? That prince seemed extra keen on keen on her for some reason too. So it wasn't just me who noticed, huh? Given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird that word about her gets around. For real? You sure are trusting this woman you have a shady-ass contract with, too, you know. Today was your first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, but we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. But never mind that. Let's have our little peek and then head straight back. We don't want the girls worrying about us. You sound like an old dad fighting over his daughter. I'm not that old, damn it! Oh yeah. I'll make sure I go prepared. Huh? What are you doing? Let's hurry up and going already.
Oh yeah! This music's my jam!
Alright, if you're under 18, you shouldn't be here in the first place, but if you're under 18, look away. I still can't believe Falcom had the gall to put a nightclub in a game. They were so PG with it too for the longest time, but now they're like, screw it. I can't really whistle. Phew! Hell yeah. Now this is how you run a club. Let's find some empty seats and get our asses in them already. Why did I join to this? Were they PG? I mean, for the most part. Crazy. What's up, Ghost? Look, this is not bad. There was a episode of Trails into Reverie where I did the beach episode side part, and I swear to God, everyone came in right when I was like in the intimate date section of that stream, where it's just like oogling anime titties, and I was like, this is the greatest stream for someone to come into out of context. That happened so much that day. And I'm like, look, listen, you're coming in and you see beach episode and anime titties. I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to stream, I guess. I'll have a Tharbad night. What about you? I'll take an Alexander. Extra nutmeg. As you wish, sirs. You're nothing if not consistent, aren't you? What can I say? You gotta have it with nutmeg. It's pretty damn good, you know. Couldn't just go to a normal bar. Nope. Had to go to a nightclub. Ooh, she is eyeing us up. What was that?
Oh, the women here are exquisite. Wouldn't you agree?
Whoa! Wait, what are...
Oh, come now, darling. Don't go lighting up in here. I'm sorry, dear. He's just had a little much to drink, is all.
Whoa! Look at this dude. Dang!
Still, there's something to be said for the occasional indulgence.
Just so. It's been some time since I last found myself in this city. It's shaping up to be a good stay.
I love his generic name, man with facial hair.
And I, for one, plan to make the most of it.
We should leave some parting gifts here as well for such a lovely time. It's only polite. The only question is, what sort of presents young ladies like these days?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't take my eyes off that dancing. And now, the woman you've all been waiting for.
Hey, pay attention. What? What's the big...
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's star! Tharbad's most beautiful nocturnal butterfly.
Oh, snap!
Take part in the upcoming Carnal Cavalcade. It's Lady Sara! You won't want to miss this. This could be her last performance here if her debut at the film festival makes a splash. They say nobody's managed to take this vixen home. If anyone hopes to break that streak, tonight's your last shot. But enough from me. Cue the music.
Nah, I disagree, Linkster. October 6th, 12:30 a.m. Well, we're not back by midnight, but... Ah, so you got debts to pay.
Yeah. My sister and I, we're not originally from Calvard. We grew up in a town in the Central East.
Oh, hey, you took Sarah home! Let's go, we did it!
When Shahina was still little, my parents had a hard time making ends meet and borrowed money from some unsavory characters.
Look, we're so good. We're so good.
Once my parents passed on, I tried to run away with Shahina, and we ended up here.
I'm guessing your peace and quiet didn't last long and they were banging on your door soon enough. Chasing you all the way out here. Those must have been some pretty bad dudes your parents borrowed from. The fact you've got this side hustle too and still haven't paid it off says a lot.
I know. It's not something I'm exactly proud of.
Why? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you had to go and sell your body or anything. Hell, even if you did, you'd just be doing what you had to in order to survive. That is reasonably noble of you, Aaron.
To be completely honest, that's exactly how they wanted me to pay them back, at first. But I heard about Calvert and its system for absolving debts taken up by one's parents. When I thought about it, though, doing either one of those things would feel like I'd be renouncing their memories.
So, you decided to repay them with the dancing you picked up in the family. I get it. The way I see it, as long as those guys get their money back, they really can't complain how you make it. No wonder you were so hesitant on bringing in the guild earlier.
More or less. I appreciate what they do, but I have to imagine they'd recommend I get the debt forgiven and, well, it's stupid to be so proud over something like this. I know.
It's not exactly the most elegant way to go about things, to be sure. From the way you're talking, I guess you haven't said anything to your sister? Not just about your other job, but the debt itself. Is it an investigation film or game without a club scene? What?
It's hard to tell her everything this far in, you know? Plus, there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel now. Once I get my commission for taking part in the Carnal Cavalcade, I should be able to pay the remainder off.
Ah, so that's what you got planned, huh? Man, I just do not get it. Why does everyone around me seem to always pick the path of most resistance? It'd be smart to take it easy as best as you can and try to coast through life. Speak for yourself. Next Ace Attorney game is gonna have a case that takes place at the club. Now, wouldn't that be something? I will say nothing. Man! Look how cute. Oh, the head pats. Anyway, I think things will be okay with Shahina if you tell her. I get a little mad at you for keeping it a secret, but she's mature enough to know you did it out of love for her. Just focus on the parade for the time being. Let the rest of us worry about that dumb old note. I'd be lying if I said what I saw back there wasn't hot. But more than that, I could tell there was real art. There was real art you put into it. All right, Van. All right, Van. All right, Van. Oh, and don't worry about paying us any commission. That dance was all the reward fine young men like us could need. All right, Van. Hey, at least he's being honest. Hey, at least he's being honest. He's like, look, I'm a man of taste. I call it how I see it.
Aw, Van. All right. I won't worry about it. I'll make sure to knock them dead tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
That doesn't make it okay, but you know what? Fuck it. God damn. This guy never misses a beat.
Now you've done it!
If you think there's no former god out there, who made most girls be head pat height? You know, that is a question of life, my friend.
Huh? What the?
Yo, what's your Hey, I know you. I've seen you in the tabloids.
I am so disappointed in you, Spriggan. You're dragging this poor woman around town all night, only to make her cry. Have you no shame? I always knew you were a good-for-nothing, and this proves it.
You were watching us this whole time? Don't you have anything better to do? You know they call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? You'll age fast if you keep pulling all-nighters like this.
Excuse me? Thanks for calling me old when I'm not.
I didn't say that. Quit putting words in my mouth.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is all a big
Whatever. There's no reasoning with you. In the name of Adios, I'll kick you straight to Gehenna, you unrepentant philanderer!
So you're the thief that's been causing all that mayhem in Edith, huh? Wait a sec. Save the chit-chat for later. Here she comes.
I'll take you on.
He won't get away.
Wow.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skin.
You'll miss it. Soar for me.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Christina V was doing such a great job at sounding unrecognizable too. She is so she's pretty good at what she does.
There. Dispatching shield. A chance. This'll hurt.
How did you miss?
Dispatching shield.
You'll be sorry for that.
God, and you're frozen.
Output at maximum. Activating skill.
I will win.
A chance.
Are you sure about that?
This'll hurt. Aerial buster.
That all you've got?
Anywho. Damn, she's pretty good. No, she's not. Just calm down already. You got all wrong.
Calm down? Calm down? I was such a fool thinking you were anywhere near decent. Nina needs to wake up to the truth, and I'll do whatever.
Stop! You're making a mistake!
What are you doing? Get out of the way. I'm here to give them their just.
You know what, Sarah? You're a homie. You and Van make a great couple.
You're wrong. Van and Aaron were just walking me home. I was just telling them about my life and got a little emotional in front of them. That's all.
It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave face anymore. It must have been so hard dealing with... What?
This is like every girl that like blocks you from talking to another girl at a bar and stuff like that. Oh, don't tell an angry girl to calm down. That's an advice for men. Didn't you give the advice of telling you to calm down one time? Oh! Oh! Get called out.
Seriously? Huh.
It was nice knowing you, Linkster.
All right. I'll let you off the hook this time. But next time you make some poor girl cry, there'll be hell to pay. Got it? You better remember that.
But what was that all about? Beats me. Looks like someone was playing dress up as that infamous Phantom Thief and got a little too into her role. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep, sure looked like her. I should take my leave. No, you're safe here, man. You might get retribution later. Look, just let it go. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Digging into it will just cause us headaches. Unreal. Oh, it's Melchior.
Well, what'd you think? Like what you saw?
That I did. They were just as I'd hoped.
Hey, say what's up? Brittany Cox is amazing as Judas. She really is.
Moreover, our surprise guests appear to be greatly anticipating what's to come. I think it's time we turn up the heat, don't you? Perhaps with a golden frenzy to instill some proper fear.
Oh, I agree completely, boss.
Oh. Oh, snap. Oh. Insanity. October 6th. Is that henchman in love with the man in the coat? Who knows? We don't know yet, unfortunately, but we will find out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Someone's not happy with us. Agnes and Fairy are very disappointed. Uh-oh. Come on, girls. No need to sulk. Your breakfasts are gonna get cold. Does Trails ever have gay people that are, like, explicitly gay? Oh, gosh. I want to say yes. In East 9, there was someone that, like... So, Trails never really calls out people for specific things like that. Earlier in the game, actually, there was... This is the first time they've done it. Earlier in the game, there was a side quest where a guy, who I guess was like a TV star or something like that, did mostly mention that he was homosexual. Like, he swung that way, and Van basically told him, like, it's okay, you can be more open about it, like, people are more accepting of that and stuff like that. The Sky arc, no. The Crossbell arc, maybe? I want to say yes, but no one really comes to mind. Cold Steel, definitely no, because Cold Steel operated more so on, like, ye old class style of things, of, like, the bourgeoisie and the commoners and stuff like that. So they didn't really have that in the writing there. Although there were some implications with some people, but nothing outright. This arc with Calvard is the first where we've seen more of that sort of conversation of people swinging certain ways and alternative styles of relationships and stuff like that. Trails ain't East. Yeah, but it's the same company. It's the same company, same writers, so. And East 9, there was a guy by the name of Chantel, I think. What was his name? Well, I can bring him up. Chantel? No. East 9... Shantae. Let's see here. This guy, he ran a place known as the Dandelion, and while not, like, in your face about it, like, this is what this guy is, it's very, very, very easy to assume that is how he rolled and stuff like that. I mean, Cold Steel has Angie. I guess, I mean, Angelica is basically as lesbian can get, but it's never, like, even in her bonding events, I don't think it's ever explicitly said that she rolled that way, which is the thing. So Falcom, I think, is now more so integrating a lot of that conversation in their writing. But explicitly, no. One thing that I will say, because Guavs and I have talked about this extensively, is I'm not going to say one's better than the other, but I will say that Eastern writers do a better job, from my knowledge, well, bonding events, true. Not bonding events, but like the few times you hang out with Angelica. In like side quests and stuff like that. Not bonding events, but you know what I mean. Eastern writers, I feel like, do a bit of a better job with making that sort of writing, like guy-guy relationships, girl-girl relationships, and stuff like that. I think they do a better job of making it seem more natural, which is where I think the conversation should be, where it's like, it's not in your face, it's not like, this is the only thing we're talking about, but rather it's like, oh yeah, of course, that's normal, right? Like, that's just how it is. And that's, I think, how it should be, personally. Versus, I think sometimes, and I'm not going to get into the political side of it, because that's just asking for someone to be disappointed. / I don't think this is necessarily the right forum for that, but I think one thing is undeniable is that sometimes with Western writers, we forget that when you want to write about someone's sexuality and stuff like that, or how they view romance and stuff like that, you can have that be a part of their personality, but it should never be the only thing that the writing is about. If the only thing is about a person's sexuality and that's the only thing the story is being written about, you're going to turn a lot of people off, because it's just not going to come off as, sorry to say, interesting. It's just going to feel like you're preaching something to someone's face. It's like with religion, right? No one wants someone going to their door and being like, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? And it's like, you gotta be more respectful with it, be a bit more subtle with it and reasonable with it, versus just like, you must ingest the good word, you know? But in the case of Shantae here, or in the case of Angelica, I guess, with Cold Steel, it's never outright said, but the player, from reasonable interactions and from reasonably looking at them and stuff like that, can come to that conclusion. And the story itself doesn't change as a result, but someone could feel related and they could feel a connection with Shantae. And be like, hey, you know what? I'm glad that's there, because I at least feel somewhat represented in that regard. And I want to be portrayed as the norm. So I will be a bit in that explicit, where I just feel like Eastern writers do a bit of a better job with that than Western writers, but I don't have that many examples of Western examples on hand to be like, this is how I truly feel about it. I cannot definitively say if that is fact or not, nor will I don't think anyone ever could say that's definitive fact or not. But I do think there are probably a decent amount of examples you can look at across writing in both the Eastern and Western senses that can point you to where you want your opinions to lie on that front. I mean, the thing is, right, like specifically with Japanese stuff, they have Yuri and Yaoi, where the whole genre is literally that. And plenty of people look to Yuri and Yaoi, not only for the Yuri and Yaoi part of it, but a lot of them have pretty good stories too. I mean, the one that comes to mind recently is Lycosis Recoil or something like that, you know? Or you can have it be where everyone gets a hit while still having someone natural. Like, we make fun of everyone because everyone exists. Yeah, exactly. Western LGBTQ plus are written to be gay until they're paired off with someone of the opposite sex. Interesting. That is an interesting thing to learn. Angie is such a good character when she isn't in full lesbian mode. I got auto-modded. My bad. I got you, though. Yeah. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, and even from the people that I know who are gay, lesbian, and everything in between, the good majority of them will straight up say that they just want to be viewed in the same lens that everyone else is. If heterosexual relationships can be viewed as like an everyday thing, so should my gay or lesbian and everything in between relationship. And I think that's completely reasonable and understandable. I actually do agree with that. I don't think it needs to be something that is necessarily displayed on a pedestal of sorts and just like, huzzah, look at this, you know, type of thing, which in certain spaces of the internet, there is quite a lot of. And I think that hurts the image quite a lot. But that can be said with anything, not just sexuality. That can be said with race, that can be said with fandoms, that can be said for anything of the sorts. So that is just human nature in of itself, and just where the internet allows you to say what you want without any repercussions and all that fun stuff. We can discuss this sometimes, and I can provide examples, but I don't want to take over the stream. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It is a fantastic observation and a fantastic conversation to be had. Shin-chan being brought up as the most progressive show when we were young. Shin-chan, I'm pretty sure, was fairly progressive, even though I never saw it. I mean, gotta load this hummus. This stuff is something else. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm glad you two were able to have fun by yourselves last night. But don't feel bad at all, Juniper. I actually really appreciate you making that observation. I appreciate you a lot for bringing up that observation too. And I appreciate this little chat that we just had as well. So do not feel bad in the slightest. You should have said something. How am I supposed to protect you if you sneak out like that? Fairy, it's okay. Well, I thought it was pretty obvious, honestly. I wonder how many people would have had the insight to bring it up, though, even if it was obvious. I get curious about that. Look who's in for it now. So much for a trip staying a secret. My sincerest apologies, Mr. Arkwright. It's my fault for not maintaining the facade. It's not your fault. You did your best. Hell of a time to have that Genesis go off, that's for sure. Why? What do you mean? Hey, yo. Agnes's Genesis was just like, your boy is out seeing other women. Hey, yo. Yo, this thing is snitching on us. From the sound of it, it lit up right around the time we were catching up with everyone's favorite Phantom Thief, yeah? Right, although the timing of it may have just been a coincidence. I was really scared something had happened to you two. Yeah, I get it. I beefed it big time. Seeing as Marbear was nowhere to be found, it's not as though the situation was the same as before. Indeed, perhaps that suggests there are multiple response patterns that can trigger it. I wonder what bread they're eating. Does anyone know? I imagine it's like a green tea with hummus plate with some sort of bread. Like stuffed bread, I think. Still, who would have guessed it was her all along? Did you have any idea, Small Fry? Yeah, pretty much. She moves just like that in the movie, so... Excuse me? Just like what movie? Never mind that. Doesn't matter right now. Look at Agnes! Agnes is befuddled. She is befuddled. Agnes has a cup inside her bread. Oh my god, you're right! wait. Hold on. Wait. Where's region? Does OBS not have region capture? I need to figure out how to do region capture. No, hold on. Oh my god, that is so funny. What am I moving? Not that. That is so funny. Cup. Bread cup. That is so funny.
Hi, everyone. I hope you've had a good morning.
There probably is, yeah. Oh, hello, Sarah. Good morning. Already out and about this early, huh?
Yes. I have a meeting to attend over at Vegas Films. They say we're really going to have to rush to get me ready for the parade.
And I'm coming along to listen to every word they have to say, because I'm her manager. Maybe with a little luck, I'll get to meet Nina Fenley and Judith Lanster.
Sounds like an ulterior motive to me. I didn't ask you to tag along, you know. They're probably going to yell at you and ask you to leave. I wouldn't be so sure. I think the director's gonna fall head over heels for me, too. I can see it now. Shahina, sweetheart, you're once in a generation. Fine, you got what it takes to be the next guest star. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna say when that happens. I can't go in unprepared. Well, fingers crossed. Good to see you're still full of energy, Shahina. Knowing Gadia, I don't think that's really out of the question. Hey, you'll never know unless you try. Still, I have to imagine this parade's not going to be like your normal dancing. With any luck, this opportunity could open some real doors for you. Big doors, I think. Thanks, Van. I think so too. Wish me luck. I love the patterns on Sarah's outfit here. Like the geometry. It's so pretty. And her nails match her outfit as well. Usually Christina V has 2 settings, forcing a deep voice or an energetic nasal voice. That is very true. He's on sale too. Oh my god. That is rough. Hey, it's just me or does something feel a little different between the two of you? Wait, oh wow, is he the boyfriend you've been seeing at night? He is, isn't he? Shahina! Nah, I'm afraid not. We all just met yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, oopsies. Sorry about that. She gets ahead of herself sometimes. Dude, the hair physics are insane. Good luck with your work today, everyone. I hope everything goes well for you, not just that not with my request either. You sure it's not him? Not even more suspicious. Extraordinary sure. Come on, we have to go. I mean, Sarah wouldn't say no. What? Don't tell me you guys think it's actually true. I already explained to you what we were doing last night. Yeah, I know, but still. That's Mr. Arkwright, ever the lady killer. Huh? When did Van kill ladies? Oh, fairy. Heh. You'll get it later on, kid. Shut up. Come on, tell me. Here we go again. Ahem. Getting back to the topic at hand, we do need to figure out what's going on with these threatening notes. Especially now that Sarah's gotten one too. Right. This being the day before the festival, this will probably be when things start to pick up. We got to figure something's bound to turn up as long as we keep sniffing around. But first, side quests. Because of course, we gotta have the side quests. Just fine, I guess. I mean, not a big deal, but whatever. I personally would not have made I would not have made side quests in this portion, but I guess whatever. Oh, hey, it's this one. Side quest, the actual game. I don't mind the side quests in this game, but I don't think this is the right spot for them. Nobody ever asked old Goldie when he wanted. I don't know what I want. I don't know anymore. Ajabahawa? But you gotta get that SP. I know. That's why nobody asked. Oh! Ice cold. That was a good one.
Oh, come and see if you like.
Need a hot compress after that cold burn.
Well, where'd you next?
I would assume it's because the festival is nearly here.
Yo, look at this guy. Yo, he's kicking it. Oh, snap. Hey, let's get it. Oh, snap. Ooh-wee. Oh, he's got it. Oh, man, right in the middle of the road. Oh, man, he's getting down with it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Party it up, people. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even mean it that way. I was just being factual. Have you ever heard of the cold, hard truth?
What'll it be for today? Thanks a bunch.
It's this one. It's this guy. It's this guy. I love seeing characters just like in places like that. Yo, look at this dude. This dude's pumping it. Alright, what's this one? Oh god, it's Marielle. I mean, I love you, but... You guys, you showed up at the perfect time! Everyone, hydrate, not just me. I didn't know going into buying these water bottles that they would make a pop sound. And I didn't realize how entertaining they would be for stream. Hey look, it's that little reporter girl again. That little girl's older than you, you know. Physically, yeah, but mentally, I've seen newborns who are more mature than that chick. Aw, don't be mean. You're a reporter with the Trail Times, correct? Do you need something? Yeah, I just wanted to ask, have you guys seen Dingo recently? Dude. I never did manage to get him to fess up to what he's actually doing here, so I was gonna try and get an answer out of him again. But I haven't seen him anywhere all morning. It's so frustrating. You sure he's not trying to avoid you? The way you hang on to him, frankly, I wouldn't blame him if he was. Excuse me, I am not hanging on to him like some needy high schooler. Have some respect. I'm hanging on to him because I love him. I just want to be with him, that's all. For work, I mean, of course. See? Besides, any reporter's got to be tenacious in order to get to the bottom of a story, right? That's not clinginess, that's doing my job. If anything, I should be more persistent. Yeah, sure. I don't know. There's plenty of people in real life that would appreciate that clinginess. This game does like green eyes too much. It does, doesn't it? That's logic of a sort. Totally get you. It's like a hunter doing whatever it takes to track down their prey until they finally go in for the kill. You're one determined lady. I can respect that. I think that comparison might be a little off. Point is, we haven't seen him. We have no idea what he's doing out here either. Your guess is as good as ours. You really sure about that? You're not pulling my leg, are you? Nah, I'm not. We're in town on our own assignment, just happened to bump into him while we were working. Not that I have no idea where he might be up to, but best keep that to myself until I'm absolutely sure. Well, if you say so. There's gotta be some reason why he would be out here for this schlocky excuse for a film festival. But what? I don't get it. Schlocky. If I recall, you weaseled your way into covering this schlock so you could have an excuse to come out here too. I don't know, dude's a pretty big stud if you ask me. You sure he isn't shackled up with some actress or model? What? Could it be? Tingo? Sleeping with... this is just my opinion, but I don't think he's the kind of man who would... No, I think it might be possible. Yeah, no, I did see him with a real foxy woman earlier. Can't take this sitting down. I've got to find Dingo and get to the bottom of this! Aaron, look what you've done now. She's a boiling steam engine. I feel kind of bad for her, to be honest. Don't feel too sorry for her. I think this is hilarious. The whole thing's kind of sweet, at least. Certainly more than your wisecracking ass. I was deeply moved by your incredible sensitivity yesterday. Oh, would you look at that? I didn't expect Salvatore Guy himself to call in a favor. Honestly. Okay, I think they want us to go to the hotel first before we get to side questing, so we'll go there and stuff like that. We only got like a half hour anyway, so probably only have time for one side quest. Casual reminder that in exactly 1 hour, we will be doing the cooking stream, where I will be live. If you care about immersion, this might be one to skip. If you don't care about immersion breaking, I'll see you there. Oh, hey everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you. Good to see you too. You seem real perky today. You guys sleep well after a tiring night? I love having my perception of Goldie shattered. Honestly, right? I do get curious what people think of me. And then what they think of me after they see me on live camera. Outside of the usual, you're not a real turtle. If anyone's tired, I bet it's old Lancer there. You look like you pull an all-nighter. I think that you are. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm as full of energy as always. As always am. Believe it. I think turtle, and then I think weird-shaped turtle. I see. You say so. Good to hear you're keeping well rested. So brave of you to go live. I got nothing to hide. Look, in like the 3 times I've done it, I haven't had crazy women DMing me wanting to shack up with me or anything like that. So, I don't get weirdos in my DMs, thankfully. So, I have nothing to hide or lose, I guess. Shame? What do you mean, shame? I can do that for you. Shut up, pastry. Anyway, are you two going somewhere? Yeah, we're meeting with Sarah and some other people over at Vegas Film to discuss the parade. After that, we've got a basic rehearsal schedule, which is looking like it'll take a while. That sounds tough. Hang in there, girls. I'm sure the parade's gonna be great. Aw, thank you, Fairy. All of that is to say that we're going to have our hands full all day and won't be able to do much else. We better see you guys start to deliver some results today, you understand? Yeah, we'll come through. Be careful not to do anything that'll attract the attention of, oh, I don't know, local vigilantes. You've got nothing to fear. I have not made as much progress on art as I would have liked. But you've made some progress, yes? Just had to say it, huh? Huh? Yeah! Who is this guy? Hey, this guy. Oh, hello, Director. We're doing great, thanks. Well, at least physically. Mentally, I've been better. I'll take it. Yeah, girls better be feeling great, because with an itinerary this good, tomorrow's parade will be the best in history. Yarr. Sounds like you've got some exciting stuff in store. What have you all got cooking exactly? First, the parade will be going through the cultural and entertainment districts before stopping at the hotel for the award reception. Then the winners will be picked up and the whole thing will go back exactly the way it came. That's all you're getting out of me. I can't be spoiling all the surprises now. You'll just have to see for yourself what we have in store as it all unfolds. Although I will say the performers will be decked out in outfits made sexy by me personally. You're gonna love them, trust me on this. Sexy outfits? You mean it's gonna be a grown-up parade? It had better not be anything too revealing, or else my agency is gonna have a serious problem with it. Anyway, there's still a handful of things left to hammer out, but we have the shape of it ready. Come on. Movie magic, especially now that we've got Sarah with us. That woman is gonna be the perfect star. She'll be a perfect beacon for just how diverse our republic really is. Eros runs in the blood of all humans. Yeah, I'm walking here. Our shared sensuality can transcend race and culture, bringing our species to new heights. There's only one man in Zemuria who could pull off this show to end all shows, and it's me, baby. The one, the only, Salvatore Gatti. Yeah, Mario. Is Sarah gonna be okay? I'm starting to worry now. Don't worry. For all his talk, he's got his head on straight. Kind of. He won't try to cross any lines with her. Probably. And on the off chance he does do something dumb, you can bet I'll kick his ass to the curb, so don't worry, it's cool. Oh yes, before I forget, you two ladies had better not forget to practice your award speeches. Even I don't know which one of you is going to take the crown as Best Actress. It'll be a surprise to all of us, yeah. Huh? They haven't posted the results ahead of time somewhere? Oh, absolutely not. They're set to be revealed during the film festival. None of us nominees know who's going to win or get runner-up. I like it this way. It's more exciting not knowing. I'm just glad we get to square off again like we did at last year's festival, right, Nina? You bet. You're going down, Judith. These two make for fine rivals, don't they? I love Nina's bracelet. Look at that. Look how cute it is. And it matches her choker, too. They really do. It's like they shine together. Anyway, to our meeting. We'll get it done quickly and get back to practice. Yeah, we better get going. Break a leg, guys. See you all later tonight. At least one of those girls has got her act together, unlike a certain bondage bimbo. What? Who are you? Hey, wait. Didn't Mr. Gotti have a request for us too? Aw, crap. You're right. He still needs to fill us in on what he wants. Guess we're paying a trip to Vegas Films later too.
Ladder launched.
But I want to go back here.
Off we go.
We'll just have a quick break.
Reminds you of another character? Do tell when you remember. We have a raid! Welcome on all. My name is Golden Drummer 730. But you can call me Golden or Goldie. Thank you for the raid, Rio. We like to do RPG / bullet games around here. We like to do things differently from time to time as well. You've joined us for a short session for Trails Through Daybreak. Rio, if you gotta go chill out after your streaming, what you gotta do, I'll do my best to keep your community entertained. And as for everyone else, chill back, relax, and enjoy the show. Where's the fancy shout out? Where's the thing? That worked. All right, well, let's go, guys. There it is. Smorgasbord? Oh. Cool. Thank you again for the raid, Rio. I appreciate it. We got about 25 minutes before I got to get ready for... So, for those joining from the raid as well, I will also be doing a cooking stream at 5 o'clock, which is like in an hour. So, I'll be ending in about 20 minutes to get ready for that. So, stick around for that, too, for some live action cooking. You told your crew that we're coming over? Aw, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Would you all happen to be... That's right, we're with ArcGuide Solutions. We came to answer your request. If I didn't need I don't really need a half an hour to get ready, but I just want a half an hour to get ready. If I did need a half hour to get ready, I would keep the stream going, but I don't want to do that. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to raid out in 20 minutes. Maybe I'll raid out. And then people can just come back in like a half hour, I guess. I don't know what the right thing to do here is. Or just keep it going for a half hour and people can play words on stream or something like that while I prepare. Since the Dark Ages. Wow, it's crazy. But yeah, I have everything ready to go. I just need to actually do it, and then get my phone and everything charged up. I was gonna talk about raid out option, but you know how I love some words on stream. I know who to raid if I wanted to raid out. But I feel kind of bad because it's like you raid out and then when like a half an hour of you being there, you basically come back to my stream. So it's like, I don't know. I could also just end stream, start it. Do that too, actually. I like that idea as well. We are taking it. Ending the stream and restarting will separate the VODs. I'm thinking that too, now that I think about it more, where I end the stream, restart it, let people play Words on stream for 30 minutes, and then I go right into cooking. I like that idea too. That way people don't need to go anywhere. And ideally you should only, then you can redo your pre-roll ads and then everything will be all situated. Oh yeah, it's combat time, so I gotta turn the volume down. How was your Rise stream, by the way, Rio? You getting places? What's the strategy for English? Because you can't start sounding the words. You kind of can. They're all in alphabetical order for words on stream, so you just have to kind of like think like, okay, there's probably one around here or something like that. I do wish though it would tell you, or there was a setting for it so that when the round ends it tells you what the words you didn't get were, so you could like learn new words as a result. Something seems off about him. Crazy. Beat some strong armies and I did a lot of crafting. Very nice, very nice. I love how my entire chat's all free. That's all green now. I need some gold around here. He was making stuff. That's Atelier for you. Poor fairy.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
So now the water level should be in a different spot. Oh, that's a big boy.
Warning! S-level threat detected. Advancing battle. Please proceed with caution. You could do a charge attack too.
I've got this.
What do you say we rough him up a little?
Unleashing Shard Strike.
Earth and wind. Awesome. I don't have that.
Initializing drive.
Don't mind me.
Going all in.
You have Death Blow? You have Death Blow?
Playing data.
Oh, snap.
Let's party.
Don't mind me.
Holy heck.
Don't mind me.
Get to it, mate.
You cannot run. Fire!
A chance. This'll hurt. Aerial Buster! Make it count.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Stupid crab.
A chance! By the heaven. Here! Ascend! Initiating drive.
This'll hurt. It's over. Make
Oh my god.
Gotcha.
A chance!
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance activating skill.
Insanity.
Enemy suppressed.
I need to use Agnes more so she can get Employee of the Month.
Never seen a maid work like that.
Hey, the water's full. We can cross the bridge now.
Come back when you're stronger.
I suppose we'll be taking a different route this time.
Indeed.
Now we can move ahead.
She hasn't been Employee of the Month. What are you doing, Gold? I don't know how I messed it up. Because Van got it, Fairy got it. I don't know.
Let's get to work.
Aaron got it.
Charge attack available. Unleashing Shark Strike. Activating skill.
Right? Yeah. I don't know.
I can live with this. Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Koda?
Unleashing Shark Strike.
Crazy.
Loading enemy stats. Energy output max.
Don't mind me. Activating skill. Mr. Arkride!
I still can't believe you have Death Blow.
Make it count, Aaron. Activate.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
This'll hurt. Over here. All for you.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Energy output
Don't
max.
mind me.
Going all in.
Don't mind me. Activating skill.
Ooh.
It's over. Radiant.
Ooh. Very pretty.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Boost gauge limit removed. Quite British. Quite nice and British.
Let us proceed ahead. You were an incredible help, There.
Looks like the gang's all here.
What's over there? Oh, more bats.
This is it.
Leave this to
Close in
me.
and kick some ass.
You did it! It seems we have a way forward.
Star on the
I'll
ride.
take it from here. Watch out! That enemy looks strong. Now we can move ahead.
I love this area theme. It's so good.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
Don't activating skill. Mr. Way.
Mr. Way.
Mr. Way.
Eat this.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
It should be safe for now.
Fancy even for a fancy pants. Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Hold on.
Get to work.
Charge attack available.
I think there is a chest that we were not able to get before that we can now, so I want to make sure I grab it real quick.
Now we can move ahead.
See me some nobodies.
Let's get to work.
Everyone, move
Boost level maximum strength.
I'll get them all at once.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Pretty much.
Up to you, Reset.
Prepare yourself. Mr. Wang.
Now you will fall.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional there.
There she be. The one chest I needed. Just good, I guess, but... And now we can end the side quest. We've gone a fair way now, but there's still no sign of the mural we're looking for. Yeah, you're right. You'd think we would have seen it by now. Quite so. I'd be so lost if I was on my own. These corridors all look the same. Looks like something found its way to us, though. Please stay back, sir. This just got a bit more fun. Let's take him out, guys.
Everyone, move in.
This'll hurt.
All out.
I'll dice you up. Make it count, Aaron.
Oh, you lived? What do you mean?
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Oh my god.
Activating skill.
Yeah, okay, Anya. Sure, whatever. Yeah, they live. They're bats. They literally... Oh my goodness gracious. That was the last of them. Yeah, good job, everyone. I knew I wanted someone strong to escort me here. These people might fit the bill a little too well. Still, there'll be no match for... Something wrong? Oh, did I space out? I'm sorry. I was just amazed by how capable you all were. And I guess next week we'll start with feels like, so then we come back next Saturday. We'll finish off the one side quest that we have, and then we'll be able to finish off chapter 3, I feel, which is good. We're making better progress than I thought, but it helps that I don't have a break coming up, or have had to take as many breaks as I did for like Persona 5 or something like that. My next break, honestly, is all the way in March, so we got time. I sense 4 people lying in wait. Crazy. This chapter has been the chapter of everyone is a liar. Don't trust anybody. They're all just deluding you. Oh man. Oh, it's that dude. Aren't these the Da Vinci Bros? This is the cop that we saw last time, and it's the bracer we saw this time. The Da Vinci Bros. That's cool. I'm glad we can see a resolution to it too. It's interesting because if you hadn't whatchamacallit, read the Terrell Times, you wouldn't have seen it. Time to beat the Da Vinci Bros. You sneaky little. We let them... we should defeat the monsters first. Even if they're goons, it's just like... Let's see here.
Energy output and will address you all at once. Keep it up. It's working. Activating drive. A chance.
Will redeems work for the next stream? Not really, no. Like, you have to consider, right? Like, there's only so many of them. Like, I'm like, there's only so many that I could do. They'll be there. I'm too lazy to turn them off, but like...
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
By the heavens. Here.
You gotta think, Ollie. You know better than that.
Got a whole full time.
Oh, I missed one.
Make it count, Aaron.
I double missed one. We can test if you can keep up with the hydrate.
Going all in.
I guess. I don't like Twitch's way of being able to turn on, turn off redeems. So I just, some like, whatever. I'm too lazy to turn them all off and turn them back on as I see fit.
Go time.
Activating skill.
Falcon Talon.
Everyone hydrate, not just me. Goalie's kitchen burning nut because he's busy advertising Honey Poonie Pop. Please, I'm a significantly better cook than that. I'm a very safe cook. I make mistakes, but I don't burn things or cut myself or anything like that.
chance to relax.
Got a whole slew of them. Great.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Good job, Van. Good job, Van. I agree, Cake. Although I don't really normally get the opportunity to cook for other people outside of myself, and if it's my family around, my mom usually takes over, and I just help her take care of everything. Aww. Well, it was why because of the capital. This is one of those. I like that idea.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Nice. Alrighty, I'll end it here. Okay, so don't go away. We're gonna be cooking right after, and like I'm gonna restart the stream so that we can do whatchamacallit. I'm just gonna change the titles, category, and then I'll send out socials. I'll put on words on stream while we wait. Yeah, it should be good to go. Thank you all for joining me for today's Shorter Trails stream. It was quite a lot of fun. Here's my thing. It is. No, I'm putting my own music. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. I hope everyone's gonna enjoy the cooking section that's coming up here in just a half hour. So I will start at around 5 o'clock-ish Eastern Standard Time, or at the top of the hour, give or take a few minutes. I'll get everything ready. So again, don't go away, even though the stream is gonna end. Refresh if you need to, get the pre-rolls out of the way. And I'll see everyone here in just a little bit. So quick BRB.